Hi, YouTube fam. I am Angeline, the nursing assistant. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Informative Friday. But if this is your first time tuning in, if you like this video or get any value out of this video, please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a video. So today, Informative Friday is going to be about when we go to school, really any career, a lot of times they don't give us the little nitty gritty of your particular career. And sometimes they're small, but they're very important when it comes down to your career, when you actually get on the job. So that is what we're going to discuss on this Informative Friday. What they don't teach you in school. So you guys, let's get into it. First, you guys, let's talk about the place that you prefer working once you finish school. A lot of time when we're in class, they don't really break down the difference in different areas where we can work. That way you can determine what area you would want to work and what area you want to target. For instance, nursing home. Nursing home work tends to be a little harder on your body. It's more physical, and you will have more patient, and the patient will be 90% total patient. In the hospital, you will have less patient. 90% of the patient will not be total, and they will not be there long term as in a nursing home. In a hospital, most hospitals, you will have 12-hour shift. So if you don't want to work 12-hour shift, then the hospital may not be the area that you will want to work. Nursing home tends to be 8-hour shift. Maybe 6 to 2 or 7 to 3, 2 to 2:30, 2:30 to 10 or 10:30. So depending on the area and the hours that is best for you, then you may want to do a hospital or a nursing home. And also in home health, usually home health hours are a little more flexible. So if you need a more flexible type of a job or a flexible type of shift, usually home health is a good place to start. You can also work PRN. You got your PRN, and that is working when needed. You work when the hospital actually needs you, and also you have the flexibility to work when you want to work, the days you want to work, the shift you want to work. So that may be an option for you also, depending on your lifestyle. So that is just 3 areas that I named. It's a couple of more areas that you can work in hours, but those are the 3 main areas that most nursing assistants will go into once they get out of school. That's hospitals, nursing home, or home health. But let me do a disclaimer. Usually, not all, most hospitals will want you to at least have 6 months to a year experience before you come into working in a hospital, but there have been an exception. But most will want you to work 6 to a year, and also home help too, because in home help you are working by yourself. You're actually working in the patient home. So a lot of stuff that goes on, you have to be knowledgeable enough to know how to act on your own, because you don't have nobody right by you where you can get information on what to do or how to do it. So that is something to think about. So let's get into some more information that when you're in school, they don't necessarily tell you about. Hey guys, let's get into the nursing assistant salary. While you're in school, a lot of times, well, most of the time, they do not discuss what a nursing assistant make. First of all, let me say this. If you're getting into nursing assistant because of the money, then this is the wrong field for you. Because as a new nursing assistant, they will start you off minimum wage or a couple of dollars above minimum wage. A lot of times when you're in school, they do not tell you this. But I'm letting you guys know, once you finish school, you will be making minimum wage or a little above. Now, for the ones that's already nursing assistant, you can be a witness to this. And for the new nursing assistant just coming out of school, once you get some experience, some years behind your belt, you need to find another job, because to get the most out of your hourly wage, you have to negotiate from the very beginning. You have to set your bar up from the very beginning when you first get the job. You can do research in your area, see how much nursing assistant make that have been a nursing assistant for 3 years. If you've been an OG like me, you can Google, say, what do the average nursing assistant make in this area that been in a nursing assistant for 30 years. You Google it so you can have a base where you can know what you need to ask, because you want to get the most that you can. And a lot of time they may not offer you that. But if you know the average rate that a nursing assistant make in your area, then you can kind of, have a little knowledge. You know what you're going to take and what you're not going to take. Because the reason I say get as much as you can in the beginning, as a nursing assistant, your raises is not that much. The most that I have gotten for a raise is 3%. 3% of what you make. So if you're making minimum wage or a couple of dollars above minimum wage, 3% is not very much. And you have to wait a whole year before that. So to even come up to $1, it may be 3 years before you can get to $1.50 raise. I mean, and the economy is steady growing. So that $1.50 raise really is not doing you any good. So when you go to get a job, try to get and negotiate the most you can get, because your raises is not going to be very good. And they don't tell you this. And these little things are very important. Very important when you out looking for a job and interviewing. So make sure you research what your salary is in your area so you can not sell yourself too cheap. Also, what they don't tell you in school is this is a very, very hard and physical job. This job is very hard on your body. I have discussed this and talked about this in several of my previous videos. You have to use good body mechanic. You have to. And even in doing that, you still may come out with some problems if you stay in this field long term. So be prepared to be on your feet for very long hours. And in saying that, invest in good shoes. Because if you're working an 8-hour shift in a nursing home, hospital, more than likely you will be on your feet at least 6.5 hours. So you can't skimp on those shoes. Take it from me, buy good shoes. I have worn cheap shoes, and when I come out, I'm skipping, I'm hopping. So in saying that, please invest in good shoes, because you will be on your feet quite a while, and this is, you're doing hard physical work when you are a nursing assistant. Last, this is a very, very touchy subject, and a lot of people don't want to speak on it because it's so controversial and so sensitive. But on this channel, I told you guys that I will keep it 100. I will let you know what it is. So the last thing that you won't learn in nursing assistant school is prejudice, racist. There are a lot of racists in the health care industry, especially when you're a nursing assistant. If you are a person of color and you work with a Caucasian, 9 times out of 10, you're going to feel the difference. You're going to feel the treatment. You're going to feel I hate to address this, but I mean, it is what it is. You're going to feel the different disrespect, or you're going to feel the way they talk to this person versus the way they talk to a person of color. And I'm not saying everywhere is like that, by no means. But I feel like a person of color you will run across this. You will come in contact with this. What a person of color can't get away with, the other person can. I mean, this may not be just in a nursing assistant field. It may go across the board. I don't know. This is all I have done. I have never worked in any other area but nursing assistant. So I can only speak where I worked at. And it may be across the board. But I know for a fact that you will get some ill treatment or different treatment because of the color of your skin. You would get talked to different. You would get disciplined different. Your patient may even be different. Your schedule may be different. Your time off, if you request time off, your approval may be different. This is just facts, you guys. It's sad that in 2023 that we are still dealing with this. But it's reality. And the sad reality is that it is so normal. It is so normal for the other people that they don't even recognize that they're doing it. I'm going to say not all. Some know exactly what they're doing, but a whole lot of them do not realize what they are doing because it is so normal for them. It's so normal. So anyway, you guys, these are just some things, things that they don't teach you in nursing assistant school. So you guys, I hope y'all got some kind of value, learned something. I hope this video helped you out. So if you would, if you're not subscribed, and if you are subscribed, give me a thumb up if you enjoyed this video. And if you didn't enjoy it, give it a thumbs down. That helps me also. Write a comment, put an emoji, anything that will help my channel to grow. And if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? You looking at it. I see you. You looking at it. So, if you have not subscribed and you got some kind of value out of this video, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss not one of my videos. Not one. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get it started.